Oh, can you tell me exactly how it works?
How's it going, guys? This is gonna be a quick, maybe long video, depends on how I want to do it. I might just do a short 2-minute video, 5-minute video right now, just showing you the process of getting to the next part, because literally all it is right now is me trying to get Yuri as the main one. So what would be Yuri's thing? Cage? Graveyard? I'm pretty sure like sad things. Fear. Oh, that's right. Sadness? God dang it. Events. I'm just doing everything that's kind of grim. Well, that's let's see, what would be her Valentine? Satsuki. And Sorians, frightening, empty. Oh, swoop after image. Vanilla. Agonizing. Crimson. There you go. Now I'm gonna skip all this because, you know, old stuff. It'll stop me when something new is there. See, now this is new. This is something new. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. I'm gonna have to choose how I'm gonna do her voice. Like, what voice should I do for her? What the hell? Let's see. Should I do a low voice? A girly low voice? I have no clue what to do for her. Dang. These are two voices out of my head. It's either gonna be like, but the only thing makes her hide from her face is deeper. No, it's not good. But the only makes her hide from her deeper in her books. I guess that one's have to do, because what do your voice sound like? But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her books. Me, I'm gonna record my voice so I can hear how this sounds like on your guys' end real quick on my phone. Let's see. Voice 1. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her books. Voice 2. But the only makes her hide her face deeper in her books. Guys, this is not supposed to be like the main story, I think. Or I might make it into. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her books. Voice 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do voice 1. So here we go, guys. I guess I'm gonna do part 1. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I'm out of this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Oh yeah, guys, by the way, this is literally like the original story to leading up to this part. This is the only part that's changed. Like, literally you can go through my first and second walkthroughs. It's literally the same thing. Now that, but it's like, we're talking to Yuri more. Like, what I'm trying to say is, she gave me the book as a gift, but she didn't want to tell me at first because she was shy, because, you know, she's shy. Sayori ended up saying, hey, you bought him a book, didn't you? You got him a gift, right? And she's like, no, I didn't. And she was like, come on, tell him. And then, you know, it happened, and then she was like, here, you don't have to read it, but, you know. And he's like, alright, I guess I'll read this. Since she's the main role, we're talking to her now. So here we go, guys, starting from then. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes her book and scans her eyes over her back. Tell me if you like this voice. Ready? The book is oh no, not that book. The book is titled Portrait of Makarov. His ominous looking eyes symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Oh hell no. What voice did I just do? What? Whoa. I didn't even know that was possible. Okay, let me do this voice again on my phone so I can hear how this sounds like. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves into her long-lost younger sister. How does that sound? Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves into her long-lost younger sister. Should I do this? I'm gonna do this voice. I don't know, I didn't like it for some reason. But as soon as she does so, her life gets very strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of... Okay guys, you're gonna tell me in the comments if you hate that voice. Tell me if you hate that voice. I'll go back to the other voice. But for some reason I want to do this voice. I don't know. I just threw it out of nowhere. Like, I just did the voice and I'm like, hey, I kind of like it. No other girl sounds like this. Sayori's is like Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. That's kind of like Yuri's. I mean, not Yuri's. That's Sayori's. And then Natsuki's is more like, Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. And then, you know my voice. I'm doing all four of them back to back. I'll do the... Monica will be basically my voice, but a little higher sounding, or happier sounding, like, Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so Dark came out from nowhere. And my voice is this. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that Dark turn came from nowhere. So let's continue. Yuri gently giggled all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Richard? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kinds of things. It's just that. It's just that those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look into life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own I can't say it in this voice. That they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with their villain's past. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That means you're passionate. The least I can do is listen. It's Literature Club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Just let me get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? It slipped into the seat next to Yuri.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. It is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
Open the book and start the prologue. Wait, does this sound too much like theory? Wait, let me see.
Open the book and start the prologue. Oh, I open the book and start the prologue.
It's kind of the same, but I don't know. I don't understand what Yuri means by reading in company. As if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Oh wait, this thing might be actually loud. I forgot to fix the music settings. Maybe make it lower, because in the last video it was a little loud. What? Would it not let me? Why isn't it letting me? Okay. I really can't lower the volume anymore? Okay then, I guess. I guess we're stuck with that. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over her. Looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until up against Yuri, then hold my book between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Guys, I'm not sure if this will happen, but I might have 2 potential voice actors who could voice these females for me, because, yeah, unless you guys want me to voice them, I don't mind, but I have 2 potential female voice actors, maybe 3 if my other one wants to, but it's gonna be harder for that one. I'm not getting out names yet, because I don't know if it's official yet.
I suppose so.
Yuri currently closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Oh, this is just from the... Oh, dang, this is from the original game, too, when it's called, when Monica forces you to be with Yuri, because, you know, it's not actually... Technically, that's not part of the actual game. It forces you, because if you choose her, it's not forced, but if you don't choose her, it's forced. The second time. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. And do the same with my right arm, the right side of the book. That way I could turn the page and Yuri slides underneath her thumb after I flip it to her side. But in holding it like this, our holds even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Turn your page.
Sorry. She's looking at me now. She's like, I see what you're trying to do. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. That's where Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she's finished the page for me, so I turn it on my own with a volitation. God dang it, Yuri, I don't want to have to say all these fancy words. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even still turning the page, it almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it underneath her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kinda reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things she says and does. She's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I could see into your head or anything, but they're kind of a reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
You remain silent for a moment.
Richard, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, it's so embarrassing that you think of that. That you think that.
Wait! I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't really know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant that it's kinda cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay. Okay, everyone.
Oh, Yuri's like, oh god damn it.
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri excels if spared from finishing her thoughts.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand in the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. Guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time.
Alright. Let's stand up. I make a mental note I left off in the book and tip it back into a bag. God damn it, it's like 3 in the morning right now, guys.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Wait, I could just skip it, or I'm gonna skip this guys, because this is all... Okay, we gotta go Yuri first, because... Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. It's not saying skip, so this is new. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Is she gonna like it because I actually wrote it for her? I actually never wrote anything for her before, so this will be completely new to me. Even in the base game. So let's see how this works. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri tries off, unable to find an excuse. I am going to ruin my throat by the time of this recording. She traces her fingers along the words in my poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
Oh, this is old stuff. Alright, guys, skip. Alright.
Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Okay, what the poem was basically representing, because, guys, I have went through this before, so I don't want to keep repeating the same things over, because that will get boring. That's why I'm skipping things. If they're old things, I'm going to skip them, but everything new I'm going to say. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Richard.
Me too. Okay, let's do Mnemonic next. This will be all new old stuff, so brah. Wait, this is new? Okay.
Great job, Richard. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It was really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectation low.
Oh wait, that's me, right? That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that? Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Unlike Sayori, wait, why did it just get okay?
Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuisance. It could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked though.
I'm not sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay.
And it's old. Alright, guys. Skip. Alright, let's go. Nizutsunasu. Oh, this is new? Okay. What? Natsuki?
It's Yuri, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
Would you expect to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all have to start somewhere, right? Damn, she hated it. It's because I wrote it for Yuri? This is the first thing oh god. If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own. To each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid.
I love this poem.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. Let's see if you... Oh, okay, so it's the same thing, alright.
Now it's Sayori, and this is gonna be new.
This is a very good poem, Richard. Are you sure it's your first time?
See, I can still do her voice, guys. It's all old, so skip. Wait, is everything she said old? Like nothing is new? None of this is new, huh? Oh, this is the one she says your boobs got bigger as soon as Oh god, I remember this scene. It's a scene when what's called, she says, at least my boobs didn't get bigger when Richard suddenly showed up. They're having an argument, and they're basically yelling at each other. Monica tries to step in, and then Monica's like, they both say, cut it, shut up, Monica. And they're like, Monica's like, oh, I'm out. So then Sarah's like, I don't want you guys fighting. And then they're like, so I put help me Sayori, and Sayori actually that, so I'm gonna go Yuri. I don't want to be Natsuki's side. I love Natsuki. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Oh god, her voice.
Well, that's...
But here's one thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feeling into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Okay. Yuri means well. And if you just told her how you felt... Oh, why is it not letting me click? What? It's not letting me click! Uh-oh. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's fair enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. And it being feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Yeah, right, she doesn't need to.
You know what?
I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Oh no, Natsuki, no. With no warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. No, Natsuki.
Natsuki.
She really didn't need to do that. Look across the room. She has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I usually approach her and sit in the edge of the chair. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. Anyone have gotten frustrated after being bitten like that? You handled as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Richard. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about,
Poor best.
I would never do anything so shameful. So,
what did Natsuki say? I don't think my character noticed that she said her boobs got bigger as soon as she showed up.
well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, then it's all old, so skip! And then here's the next thing. I'm gonna do this poem, that's the end of part 1 of the Yuri route, my dudes. So, let's see. Evidence. Disarray. I'm gonna just do fancy words. That's probably what she is into. Wait, how's that her? What? Disoriented? Passion. How's that you? How's that you? Okay. Excitement. Okay. Parfait. Oh, is that parfait? Oh, god dang it. Oh no. Okay, that has to be Yuri. Yuri? Alright. Yuri. Unrequited. I'm pretty sure. Wait, how is it you? I don't know what that word means. Determination. Yep. This one has to be Yuri. Yuri? Right. Yuri? 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 Nope. I kinda had an idea it was probably Natsuki. Yuri. Yuri? Yuri. There you go. Yay, making Yuri happy because it's all I wanna do. Skip. Brrrah. That's something new. This is when she's trying to get him. Okay, what's going on here is she tries to trick me into freaking buying her something, but then I end up realizing, no, it's a trick because you're always hungry. Then Natsuki comes, gives her a cookie, and then Yuri's all like, hey, don't try to throw me into this. So this is all new. I'm gonna save it here. Boom. February 11th, 2019, 2:32 a.m. It's on a Monday. I have school tomorrow, so... Oh god, I only have 6 hours of sleep. Actually, yep. My school starts at 10, so... I have technically 6 hours of sleep, yeah. 6 hours of sleep. 7 hours of sleep if I wing it. So guys, see you on the next one. I know this one's probably weirder than the rest, but that's how the starting episodes always start. This time for me actually rereading everything over again like the first two. I'm gonna skip everything new, everything old, and then anything new I'll read. But if it's skipping like too much stuff, so the newer people are watching this is, I'll try to explain a little bit what's the gist of that scene, like I just did right now with the cookie thing and everything with Natsuki, and with the Sayori right now. And if you guys even want further detail, just look at my older videos. Look up the Natsuki route or the Sayori route. They literally have this scene right there if you want to watch it. So. See you all in the next one, guys. Love you. Peace. And one more thing. Afro Zero. If you ever somehow see this, you almost have 5,000 subs. Nice, man. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subs. Guys, come on, man. We need to grow. We need to catch up to Afro Zero. Also, Afro Zero, this is kind of weird, and the people who are watching this probably like, who the hell's Afro Zero, or they know who you are. Can we ever do a collaboration? Like, that'll be nice. It's like a random talk video. 5 minutes, 10 minutes long, I don't care. It's fun. Maybe on your Discord. So, guys, see you all in the next one. Love you. Peace.